I think you well recall this scene from the final day in July. Well, the scene today, August 23rd, was the complete reverse, as the first session of Summer Interstable at the Kokugikan saw Takayasu annihilate Shodai. With his outside right on top form, Takayasu exposed the Ozeki's high hips, forced him out with ease, and even injured him with an armlock throw which brought their session to an early end. "It was good I could fight so many bouts," panted Takayasu, who won the session 12-3. "That was a really fiery practice with Shodai, and I felt I output all my power and fought really well." My movement isn't there yet," said the ever downbeat Shodai. "If I fight 15 bouts, I should be finding my rhythm properly in 10 of them. Come the end, I was just losing stamina and had no strength to attack. I think things will gradually improve from now on, but I'm just not ready to fight salaried level men yet. I've fought a little with 3rd Division guys back at the stable, but done nothing else." And on the injured elbow, he added, "I'll contact either the hospital or my personal trainer and get it seen to. I want to put some ice on it fast." He did, I must add, record wins over Kiribayama, Azumaryu and Kaisho in Winner Stays On, but also received a tongue lashing from presiding coach Kasugano for his laid-back approach, especially in chest lending. "Oi!" Kasugano roared. "If you're letting them push you like that, there's no point in lending your chest. What's that supposed to be? Have you just come to mess around? You're an Ozeki, goddammit! There you are, chatting and twittering away. Seriously, if that's all you want to do, don't bother coming. Show some dignity for God's sake, and be confident when you fight." That told him. His conqueror Takayasu, who also went 4-2 against Mitakeumi and others, described facing Nagoya on dodgy hips as an ordeal, and said, "Somehow I made it through those hard bouts to the final day. I may have lost the rank of Sekiwake, but now it's time to regroup and start aiming higher again. Yes, the departure of Coach Araiso from my stable has meant big changes for my training environment. I'm now more responsible for building up my juniors, and I'm looking for ways that we can grow stronger together." The Sekiwake who kept his rank in July, just Mitakeumi, fought 5 bouts against Takayasu, RIKINOJO and TAKANOSHO this morning, reacting as follows. "That's the first time I've done bouts in ages. I got a proper feel for the tachiai and got my legs forward when required. Nagoya once again showed me how difficult it is to get consecutive double-digit scores. I'm still a step away from where I need to be. But I really want to blast through that 10-win wall." In other interstable action, Enho took on the likes of Onosho in Winner Stays On and told reporters, "I can just about hold my own here, I reckon." Asked how he felt about losing 11 times in July, he said, "The problem's not only with last tournament. I haven't been doing well for a whole year now, and I'm trying to find things I can change. I'm getting lots of advice from various quarters and looking at things like diet, weight training, and how I'm using my body. I began working with a nutritionist on my meals last tournament, and for the first time in ages, I hardly lost any weight over the 2 weeks. I'm intaking more protein and drinking things like tomato juice and sweet sake, which I'd never bothered with before." His aim for this week, he says, is to fight strong opponents and get a feel for what they're like. You did hear it right earlier. TAKANOSHO turned up at Interstable for the very first time today, raising questions as to whether Takakeisho is fit enough to challenge him back at the stable. After impressing with his left arm block and going 12-4 against Ichinojo and others, he said, perhaps referring to dismissed Takagenji, "It's been quite a few weeks, so I wanted to get out a bit and see what Interstable was like. I feel it's a good experience actually, as you get to go against different styles. I want to ascertain how good my condition is and how well I'm moving around inside that ring. In total, there were 13 salaried men present today, a vast improvement on April, although we'll see if this now tapers off. The two Yokozuna were not present, but one of them at least had a sound excuse. He's preparing for his first official performance of the Shiranui ring entering ceremony at Tokyo's Meiji Shrine, not too far from the Olympic Park. That will take place tomorrow, on the 24th. Around 18,000 visitors jostled for position when Kiseno Sato performed there in 2017. This time, though, due to COVID restrictions, only staff and media will be allowed in, with the event live-streamed on YouTube. Yes, for sumo, COVID is still striking close to home. Top division yobidashi RIKINOJO, who earned plaudits for his taiko drumming at the Kokugikan's Olympic boxing events, became the latest to be infected yesterday. Press chief Shibatayama insists he was neither infected at the Olympics nor by any of the virus sufferers at his Takasago stable, whose second jabs were delayed as a result. It looks like he caught it from his wife, is the official line. The 48-year-old ring attendant is not thought to be showing symptoms and will be given the all-clear for the tournament, which is still 20 days away. All wrestlers, coaches and staff will be PCR tested again in the run-up to September and basically banned from making outings from August 27th.